Greetings to all of you at the YouTube community. I am Spade. No! Give me the mic! Yoink! What's up YouTube, this is Spade here, back again with another Wi-Fi battle, black and white style. And I gotta say, I loved the comments at the last video, and much to my surprise, most of them were positive and people got the reference, so thank you everyone, thank you very much. And well, although it was pretty obvious since you could just read the title and the description, but then again there are some people who just choose not to for some random reason, and they are those few narrow-minded people, and they are just narrow-minded, I guess. But let's leave it at that, and I could flame them because I'm the Flaming Spade, but I choose not to. So let's just move on. This is a black and white battle, like I mentioned, against MDWael, and let's just get it started before I... So I am going to lead off with my Natore, my L, and he is going to lead off with a Pandora, this new bug poison type, and he's gonna lay some toxic spikes as I go with the gyro ball just to break his most likely focus dash that he has. And he's gonna lay more toxic spikes, which isn't too bad because I have two guys immune to toxic spikes. Two guys have magic guard, and one of them has also rest, so with sleep talk, so not too bad. And anyways, gonna lay some spikes as he switches into a Hitmontop, which seems to be his rapid spinner. His team is actually pretty interesting. I was kinda worried about what kind of roles has this guy's pokes have, because he had many pokes that could... He had two guys that could be possible rapid spinner. He had a couple of guys that could be taunters, you know, stall breakers. So it was pretty interesting. And here I go into my Gengar, just block the rapid spin and then go with the counter. But I forgot to change this guy's nature to hasty to have the minus defense nature. So I will actually have to finish him off with the Shadow Ball. But I knew that he wouldn't carry a Sucker Punch, since he does already have Pursuit and Rapid Spin. So that was a pretty safe play to do, and now I try to switch out, but this Pandora also carries the Pursuit, so there wasn't really anything that I could have done. He could have taken me out anyways if I had stayed in, because this bug guy actually outspeeds me. So then I go back into my Natore again, and he's gonna lay some spikes. Wasn't really sure if it carries spikes. Then again, it doesn't really matter because I have my team isn't really too weak to them, like I already explained. But now he's gonna go with the Mega Horn, which actually first seemed really weird, but he apparently has a swarm ability that explains why the Mega Horn did so much. But I do get a chance to lock myself into Gyro Ball in case he feels like encoring me with this Airifune, but instead it's a dual screener, and I'm guessing he was expecting me to switch out, fearing the I don't know, maybe the taunt, and also I'm guessing he was thinking that I couldn't do much to him, but of course I do carry the Gyro Ball, and that is actually going to be a 2-hit KO. But yeah, I guess he was expecting me to switch out, so that's why he set the light screen first instead of reflect. And those screens aren't really too bad, because like you can see, my team is really stallish again. So stalling 8 turns shouldn't be a big problem to me. And he's gonna go in this Golbat. I just go with the safe lead seat, but this guy is the taunter. I was expecting that the Airifune would be a taunting one, but this guy has the taunt, and you know, not too big of a problem. I'm just gonna stall here, because I know that he's not going to be able to do too much. He does have the Super Fang, so it's going to do half to my Natore, obviously. And now I'm just going to switch out, because I can't really hurt this thing with the Gyro Ball. So I go into my Logic, Miss Money, and he does have the Whirlwind, of course, so that was kind of a bad play on my part. Especially since he only team member that really gets hurt by these toxic spikes. Since I do not have rest, I actually could put rest on this thing. But yeah, now I have recovered, so it's kind of bad. And he actually wins the speed tie since we both have base 90 speed. So I was just figuring, hey, let's just go with the rocks. The worst thing that can happen is that I lose the speed tie, and he just went with the roost anyway, so not too big of a problem. And now he goes with the Super Fang, which I was really hoping for, so that my red card could activate, and then I could just face him out of there and see what happens next. And I face him out into a slow bro, and not really sure what this thing wants to do, so I think I'm just gonna stay in and go with the recover, you know, just to get some HP back. But then again, the toxic is racking up, so that's kind of bad. Oh wait, yeah, I go with the recycle. Yeah, I was now I remember, I was thinking that he might attack me, so I could get the red card again and then face him out again. But that doesn't happen. He switches back into Golbat here, who is obviously holding the pre-evolution stone, and this time he wins the speed tie. Isn't really that big of a problem, because now I can just get a save switch into my Alakazam. So and at this point I figured the safe play to do is Trick, because I have actually choice specs. This is not the usual life orb one with the magic god thing. I do have magic god, but I do have specs, so I can pretty much cripple this thing, which was I guess I could say the biggest problem to my team. And I figured, you know, all of his rest of his guys are walls, so I knew that I could cripple pretty much anything that he has left. So the Trick was the safe play to do. And now he goes into his Donphan. Since he did get the Super Fang off, I am going to switch out, fearing the Ice Shard. Since Alakazam doesn't really have you can't really do anything with Alakazam's defense stat and with the HP. So I knew he would go with the Ice Shot, so I go back into my Natore. It does a decent chunk, so I'm not really certain that I can live a next Earthquake, so I'm gonna go with the Protect, you know, just to get a bit more of leftovers recovery. I didn't really want to show him yet that I have the Protect, but I really needed to, as you will soon see, as he goes with the EQ now. And I will actually live that with 5 HP, so I will get off my lead seed. So that was really crucial that I used the Protect a turn earlier. So that guaranteed me that I was able to live this next hit and then get my lead seed off. And now I'm just gonna play it safe. No really reason to predict anything, because if he decides to go with the EQ, he will finish me off. So I'm just gonna go with the Protect. And he does decide to switch out in the slow pro, but it's pretty much a win-win situation, since those spikes are really racking up on his last two guys. And his slow pro surprisingly does have the flamethrower, which I totally did not see coming, because I was thinking that he would be like a standard Calm Minder with slack off and stuff, but it's not. And I'm actually not thinking that he might be specs actually. But anyways, I'm gonna go into my Alakazam and just scare him off with a Shadow Ball, and he does go into his Donphan. But I thought after all these entry hazard damage, the Shadow Ball coming from Alakazam should be enough to take out this Donphan, but he just barely lives, and I do not want to take an Ice Shot to the face. So I'm gonna switch out and go into my my Logic here. You can pretty much sponge any hit from this bulky Donphan, and he goes with the Earthquake. So that was, I guess he was predicting that, so pretty good play on his part. But since I do have the Marvel Scale that he gave me, it's not gonna really do much. And now I'm just gonna finish him off with a Boiling Water. I guess I could have used Dragondale, but then again his Slowbro did have a regeneration, so I couldn't have really got too much damage on him anyway, so yeah, it didn't really matter. Anyways, moving on, he's gonna go back into that Slowbro now, since it is his last guy. And yeah, at this point I was still fearing that he would be like a Calm Minder, or at least that he would have the what's the move? Slack Off. that he could heal himself. So I'm gonna go into my Clefable, who is my cosmic power belly drummer from the good old Gen 4, and his psychics are actually doing a lot, so I think he is Specs. I'm not really sure, but that's what I'm thinking now. And but yeah, at that point I was still thinking that he would be using that slack off and he would try to at least outstall me, so I really wanted to get my defenses up so that he wouldn't be doing that much damage. But since I noticed that he's just attacking me, I figure, hey, screw this, I'm just gonna use my Clefable as a death fodder, do some damage, and since he is not slacking off. And so now, after Clefable is gone, I can just safely go into my Alakazam and just finish the game with a Shadow Ball. So yeah, spoon to the face, and that is game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this battle and this regular narration. If you did, please leave a good old thumbs up. It helps the video get noticed and makes me feel fuzzy inside. And also leave some comments. I will actually post another battle with this guy later on next week, most likely. And that was a really good battle. We played with totally different teams, and it wasn't so stallish. So stay tuned for that. And also, I don't know about next week's upload schedule, because I have really long days at school, like 4 PM and 5 PM, so I don't have that much time to make videos. And also I will have to install Windows 7 to my computer, so I will have to, you know, get all the programs like Sony Vegas and Adobe Photoshop and all those things, and all the programs that I need. I will have to install everything from the scratch. Because yeah, I actually have to admit it, I have a Windows Vista on my computer and it sucks. So it's about time to change it for Windows 7, which is at least, you know, I don't know if it's the best out there, but it is much better than Vista at least. So I will have to install that and you know, get everything going on. So I don't know when I'll have Sony Vegas going on, so that I will have a time to have a time and chance to make videos again, but sometime next week. So but yeah, I don't know about next week's upload schedule, so I figure, you know, I'm just gonna let you guys know now. But yeah, I will probably put at least a walkthrough video next week, and I will just have to render it out. So yeah, stay tuned for that. That will be a pretty good episode, going to the Elite Four, and lots of exciting stuff happening, exciting turn of events. But yeah, that is all for today. I'm rambling. Spade is out. Peace.